PRISM Plus is well known for delivering high-performance gaming monitors at a great price point. The new X340 PRO 165Hz Ultrawide Curved Gaming Monitor is no exception. The PRISM Plus X340 PRO 165Hz is an upgrade from the previous 144Hz version and retains many of the features that made it a great addition to your gaming setup while adding a bit more under the hood. One of the first things you'll notice about the monitor is its sheer size. There's something to be said about having a big screen. At a massive 34 inches, the ultra-wide monitor gives you a sense of power, especially if you're upgrading from a smaller one. Out of the box, the PRISM Plus X340 PRO is very easy to set up. At the time of review, it comes with the Elevate X1 stand worth 299 ringgit, which other than having to use a couple of screws, simply clicks in place. If you have experience putting together monitors or even IKEA furniture, just grab a standard screwdriver and you'll find that it's extremely intuitive and you should have it powered up and running in about 5 minutes. If you don't, the manual is easy to understand and it should probably take slightly longer and probably about 10 minutes. Once we had it connected and running, we couldn't help but sit back and take in the extra real estate that was now available to us. Our previous monitor was a PRISM Plus F270i Pro, but this just gave much more viewing area. Featuring a maximum resolution of 3440 by 1440 and 1500R curvature, the monitor feels extremely comfortable and allows you to take in the entirety of the screen. The zero bezel design also makes sure that it looks modern, sleek, and no space is wasted. The X340 Pro uses a VA panel, a vertical alignment panel, with a color gamut of 120% sRGB and HDR 400, which is up to 50% higher than a typical SDR monitor and allows it to deliver vibrant colors as well as deeper blacks. While we advise taking some time to adjust the colors to your liking, you can switch between preset color profiles at a touch of a button. You can go from photo, movie, game, FPS, RTS, and standard. It also features low blue light and flicker-free technologies that help reduce eye strain. The 165Hz refresh rate and 1ms response time are especially great for gaming, especially if FPS games are your preference and every little advantage matters. In fact, at a higher refresh rate, you can immediately feel the difference outside of a gaming environment when you move your mouse, windows, or apps around. It is a much smoother experience. Real-time strategy, basically RTS, and basically any game with detailed environments and maps look exceptionally good on the wide screen or the ultra-wide screen, allowing you to take in even more of the maps and the detailed landscapes. The X340 Pro 165Hz also features adaptive sync technology that eliminates visual tearing, especially as the action picks up in-game. However, there are a couple of things to consider as well. While movies look good, unfortunately not all content is ready to take advantage of the 21:9 screen ratio. Most are still only optimized for 16:9, which will place black borders around your visuals and you won't be able to take advantage of the entire screen. Another downside of the VA panel is that color tends to shift slightly if you're watching the screen from an acute angle. I wouldn't expect to use this monitor for a watch party, but if it's just a couple of people generally centered in the middle of the screen, it should not be an issue at all. However, the 21:9 aspect ratio is an absolute joy when you need to knuckle down and get to work. You can easily manage multiple windows and applications. The ultra-wide QHD display puts all the information you need in front of you for easy access. And without having to open multiple tabs, you can have browser windows open side by side to extending video editing timelines across your screen. It makes work so much easier. At 1,799 ringgit, The PRISM X340 PRO 165Hz Ultrawide Gaming Monitor is great value for money for gaming or even leveling up your daily productivity. It provides a very comfortable viewing experience even when you spend long hours in front of the screen, and while there are some drawbacks with the 21:9 aspect ratio with movies, it's definitely not a deal breaker, and there's so many pros for that one small little con. For those in Kuala Lumpur, PRISM Malaysia has a warehouse in Petaling Jaya that allows for quicker delivery times. And this monitor now is an essential part of our daily production setup because we get to do so much with it, and it's just an absolute joy to have all that screen in front of you. Thank you for watching another video from Just Saying Asia. Please, if you like our content, like the page, like us, subscribe, and leave a comment. We really want to hear what you have to say, and we'll be happy to answer your comments and your questions as well. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.